In the next hour, something will change in your life and in your family. The God of miracles is still moving, and today His power is touching your home. If you are expecting a miracle, write in the comments, I believe that God will do a miracle in me.
Bless the hands that came home tired. Bless the hearts that stayed soft. Bless the ones who kept believing when the week felt hard and lost. Bless the small good morning. Bless the late night light. Bless the quiet conversation that turns a wrong to right. We don't need a bigger moment. We don't need a louder song. We need you in the ordinary, where the real love learns to be strong. So meet us at the doorway, meet us at the sink, meet us in the awkward silence before we speak too quick. Stay with us around our table, stay with us when we sit down. Be the peace between our sentences, be the kindness in our town. Let our children see a gospel, not a speech but a way. Let our home become a shelter where your mercy wants to stay. Bless the groceries and the budgeting, bless the planning and the bills. Bless the patience we are missing. Bless the courage to be still. Bless the spouse I take for granted. Open my eyes again. Teach my mouth to honor. Teach my hands to mend. I've chased approval like a product. I've tried to sell a perfect life, but you are not impressed by filters. You are close in messy nights. So strip away the performance. Give us truth that breathes. Give us love that doesn't vanish when it's tested by fatigue. Stay with us around our table. Stay with us when we sit down. Be the peace between our sentences. Be the kindness in our town. Let our children see a gospel, not a speech but a way. Let our home become a shelter where your mercy wants to stay. Put gratitude in our language when we're hungry for more. Teach us how to say thank you like we've never said before. For the roof and for the laughter, for the tears that cleanse, for the strength to keep returning to the ones you call our friends. When we argue over nothing, when we magnify the small, when we turn into strangers in the same familiar hall. Catch us, Lord, before we harden, interrupt the shame. Give us the brave confession that breaks the cycle's chain. Stay with us around our table. Stay with us when we sit down. Be the peace between our sentences. Be the kindness in our town. Let our children see a gospel, not a speech but a way. Let our home become a shelter where your mercy wants to stay. Bless the bedtime prayers whispered. Bless the stories we repeat. Bless the questions in the darkness. Bless the trust beneath our feet. Bless the ones who feel forgotten. Bless the ones who feel too much. Teach us how to carry burdens with a gentle, holy touch. Give us daily bread and wisdom. Give us discipline and joy. Make our home a steady lighthouse, not a fragile plastic toy. Let our love be slow and faithful. Let our yes be yes. Let our no be kind and honest. Let our life be blessed. Stay with us around our table. Stay with us when we sit down. Be the peace between our sentences. Be the kindness in our town. Let our children see a gospel, not a speech but a way. Let our home become a shelter where your mercy wants to stay. And when the seasons change our faces, when the years rearrange, let this table keep its purpose. Let this blessing remain, that you are here, you are welcome, you are bread, you are wine, you are more than our provision, you are the heart of our lives. Stay with us around our table. Stay with us when we sit down. Be the peace between our sentences. Be the kindness in our town. Let our children see a gospel, not a speech but a way. Let our home become a shelter where your mercy wants to stay. When I come to you exhausted, with 1,000 things undone, you don't meet me with a ledger, you don't meet me with a stone. You meet me like a father who can see beneath the fear. You remember I am fragile, and you draw me close and near. So teach our home your heartbeat, teach our family how to live, not with sharpness in our spirit, but with mercy that can give. Because we've all been the offender, and we've all been the accused. We've all needed second chances, we've all needed to be renewed. Father of mercy, stay with us when we don't know what to say. Father of mercy, soften us when we want to turn away. Put compassion in our reflex, put humility in our pride. Be the shepherd in our chaos, be the calm that will not slide. When the morning starts with rushing and the night ends with regret, when a careless word is spoken and it's hard to not forget, when the child feels overlooked, when the parent feels ashamed, when the spouse feels unappreciated and nobody knows the name. Let your kindness find the corners where we hide our secret unlimited pain. Let your patience be the shelter when our emotions start to rain. Teach us how to bless, not bruise. Teach us how to make repair. Teach us how to speak a sorry like it's sacred, like it's rare. Father of mercy, stay with us when we don't know what to say. Father of mercy, soften us when we want to turn away. Put compassion in our reflex, put humility in our pride. Be the shepherd in our chaos, be the calm that will not slide. I lay down the heavy proving, I lay down the need to win, I lay down the silent punishment that keeps the darkness in. I lay down the harsh conclusions, I lay down the old defense, I lay down the selfish narrative and choose repentance. Make our discipline be holy, make our guidance be sincere. Make our boundaries be protective, not a mask for hidden fear. Give us strength to lead with love, give us wisdom to say no, give us tenderness and correction, so our children learn to grow. Father of mercy, stay with us when we don't know what to say. Father of mercy, soften us when we want to turn away. Put compassion in our reflex, put humility in our pride. Be the shepherd in our chaos, be the calm that will not slide. Heal the generational fractures, heal the habits we repeat, heal the ways we learn to cope by disappearing or by heat. Replace our anxious striving with a trust that can endure. Replace our cold withholding with a love that's warm and sure. Let our home be known for gentleness, let it be known for truth, let it be known for prayer in the hallway and grace in the living room. Let it be known for quick forgiveness and slow returning wrath. Let it be known for you at the center when we lose the path. Father of mercy, stay with us when we don't know what to say. Father of mercy, soften us when we want to turn away. Put compassion in our reflex, put humility in our pride. Be the shepherd in our chaos, be the calm that will not slide. Fail again tomorrow, when we fall into our old, remind us you are still forgiving, remind us you still hold. Your mercy is not a rumor, it is present, it is strong. So we will keep coming back to you, and You will keep making us new. We will not let the story fade into the background noise. We will not trade the wonder for 100 smaller joys. In the hallway, in the car ride, in the laundry and the rain, we will speak about your goodness till it burns into our name. When the world is selling shortcuts, when the screen won't stop its glow, when the pace is always frantic and the answers feel like smoke, give us steady, quiet courage. Give us words that heal and hope. Give us faith that isn't fragile. Give us love that isn't cold.
Let our children hear the kindness in the way we say the name.
Let them see you in our patience more than in a polished frame. Let our home be more than shelter, more than schedules, more than plans. Let it be a living temple where your mercy understands. We will pass it on with singing, not as duty, not as dread, not as pressure, not as panic, but as daily humble bread. We will tell the midnight testimonies, how you met us in our need, how you carried us through losses, how you planted brand new seed. From the older to the younger, from the younger to the old, let our praise be like a river that keeps running strong and bold. Let it ripple through the generations like a fire that warms the night, not destroying, not consuming, but restoring what is right.
Make our living room a lighthouse when the storms are closing in.
Make our dinner prayers a doorway where the anxious heart can win. Make our hours wrong a worship. Make our please forgive a song. Make our daily reconciliation proof that love is still strong. If we have a little, teach us gratitude that doesn't feel like shame. If we have plenty, teach us mercy. Teach us not to chase acclaim. Keep us from the thirst for status. Keep us from the need to shine. Give us joy that stays contented. Give us peace that's not resigned.
There are nights the fear is louder than the hope inside our chest.
There are days we feel too broken to believe that we can rest. So remind us you are faithful when our feelings change like tides. You are steady in the morning. You are near when darkness hides.
We will
Pass it on with singing, not as duty, not as dread, not as pressure, not as panic, but as daily humble bread. We will tell the midnight testimonies, how you met us in our need, how you carried us through losses, how you planted brand new seed. Bless the grandparents with stories, bless the parents with new strength, bless the teenagers with courage when they doubt themselves at length. Bless the little ones with a wonder, bless the babies with your peace. Bless the single hearts among us, let their loneliness release.
let the questions have a safe place. Let the doubts be spoken true.
Let our answers be compassionate, let our tone look like you. Keep us from a harsh religion that can quote but cannot heal. Give us faith that kneels in kindness, give us love that's real.
We don't wanna borrow gospel
one living, breathing worship that makes Jesus known by name. So in birthdays and in funerals, in the setbacks and the wins, let our family keep returning to the grace that cleans and mends.
Teach us how to bless our neighbors, teach us hospitality.
Let the hurting find a haven, let them taste humility. Not a staged and perfect image, not a brand we try to sell, but a faithful open doorway where your goodness loves to dwell.
We will pass it on with singing, not as duty, not as dread, not as pressure, not as panic, but as daily humble bread.
We will tell the midnight testimonies, how you met us in our need, how you carried us through losses, how you planted brand new seed. And when our voices grow much thinner, when our steps become more slow, let our eyes stay on your kindness, let our hearts stay soft and low. Let our final words be blessing, let our legacy be this: not that we were never shaken, but we learned to live in peace.
So take our years and stitch them into something only you can weave.
Take our failures, take our victories, take our reasons to believe, and make our family's loudest message through every season, through every weather. One generation telling the next, God is good, and holding on together. Tired of cold victories, tired of proving we're right, tired of winning the argument and losing love in the fight. We have built little kingdoms behind locked interior doors, but a house divided trembles on its own polished floors. So Lord, pour out your union, not as a slogan we claim, but as a living practice that rearranges our name. Teach us to bless in the tension, teach us to pause and hear, teach us to value a person more than the trophies of fear. Pour it out like healing oil, let it run through every crack. Where bitterness tried to settle, where pride refused to turn back. Make one song out of our differences, one light out of our days. Let our family be a witness to the power of your grace. I confess my quick conclusions, my assumptions like a knife, all the ways I made a headline out of someone else's life. I confess the silent treatment, the distance dressed as peace. I confess the hidden scoring that won't let make patience our tone, make gentleness the culture we build in our home. Let our words be slow and careful, let our jokes not leave scars, let our boundaries be gracious, let our love reach as far. For siblings who feel compelled, for parents who feel alone, for marriages bruised by pressure, for children with hearts of stone, for every generation gap, for every unspoken plea. Come and sew us together with your steady fidelity. Pour it out like healing oil, let it run through every crack. Where bitterness tried to settle, where pride refused to turn back. Make one song out of our differences, one light out of our days. Let our family be a witness to the power of your grace. We want unity with truth in it, not a fake, we're fine, not a silence that avoids what must be brought to light. So give us courage for clarity, give us kindness as we speak, give us hands that don't accuse, give us hearts that aren't weak. Turn our table into common ground, turn our hallway into peace, turn our living room to sanctuary where your love doesn't cease. Let forgiveness have momentum, let reconciliation grow. Not because we're naturally holy, but because you taught us so. Pour it out like healing oil, let it run through every crack. Where bitterness tried to settle, where pride refused to turn back. Make one song out of our differences, one light out of our days. Let our family be a witness to the power of your grace. And when the world sells outrage, when it profits from divide, teach us a better marketing, mercy that doesn't hide. Let our home be the campaign, where your kindness is the brand. Let our unity be proof that we are held by your hand. Pour it out like healing oil, let it run through every crack. Where bitterness tried to settle, where pride refused to turn back. Make one song out of our differences, one light out of our days. Let our family be a witness to the power of your grace. If you don't breathe in these rooms, we're only renting air. If you don't stand at the doorway, we're unguarded there. I've built with anxious hands, I've measured every wall that Fear can't be the architect, and worry can't be yours. So come and shake the sides, come and steady every side. Come and make a faithful home from this shaky ground. We're tired of proving, tired of chasing what won't stay. Teach us the kind of blessing that grows in the everyday. Give what my love can't bear, hold what my strength can't hold. Say what my mouth can't say when I'm too proud to fall. Be the peace in the argument, be the calm in the flood. Make our kitchen and our bedroom a sanctuary of good. Let our table tell the truth, not the highlight of the week. Let our laughter be sincere, let our gentleness be deep. Put mercy in our timing when we're running out of grace. Put kindness in our sentences, put patience in our pace. I don't want a perfect family like a polished magazine. I want a faithful family where your light can still be seen. In the bills and in the dishes, in the homework and the tears, in the quiet I forgive you that cost us all our pride for